Hey, welcome to episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Doing yet another beer that I got on Tavour. This is called Shadow Magic Imperial Stout from Silver City Brewery, 9% ABV. If you come around to the back of the can here, they say inspired by the traditional foreign extra stout style. And if you look down, they have the hops, the malts, the IBUs. That's pretty cool. Anyway, so we get into the Spiegel stout glass here, and no surprise, you could call that very, very dark brown or just straight up black color. Even the head is, pretty dark brown. Nice, tight, compacted bubbles. It took a long time for this head to settle down. Usually it's the other way around. These things tend to fizzle fast, but give me enough time to shoot the thumbnail picture and all that. So actually, it's kind of nice having some space here because you can get your whole nose in there without inhaling beer. So yeah, so this is just all roast. It's like roasted malt, burnt toast, black coffee, something like that. I'm also getting a lot of hops on here. Columbus and Liberty, they said. I believe it was American hops, so it is maybe slightly citrusy, but to me the hops, or not the hops, the malt is just driving everything here. So yeah, no, I would not call this like fruity at all, really. I did the Imperial Stout style, which is not quite the same as the foreign extra stout, though they're very similar. And Imperial Stouts can actually be quite fruity, but this is not fruity at all. This is just all roastiness. So, like I said, like burnt toast, black coffee, just charred malt, I guess you could say. And, slightly citrusy, maybe, yeah, it's like slight citrusy hops. And I get like a little bit of alcohol in there, but maybe because I'm sticking my nose right in the glass. So yeah, good smelling, good looking beer. Let's see how it tastes. Cheers. Like I said on the aroma, all roastiness. It's same thing on the palate. Although I would say it has like kind of like a chocolatey flavor, but more like a black chocolate, like a dark chocolate. So there is like some bitterness to it, almost like a spice. I mean, it's actually a pretty simple malt bill. It says 2-row chocolate malt, chocolate wheat, and oats. I don't think it's quite as malty tasting as it was smelling. It smells just huge, massive malt, but because it is, based on or inspired by the FES style, it finishes very dry. It's not meant to have like a lot of residual sweetness. Foreign extra stout style is basically like a double Guinness or something like that. You can see coming out of the can here, it is, pretty dark brown. Those American hops are really coming through too. They smell kind of citrusy, but they taste a little more like piney or floral, maybe even earthy. It doesn't really have like the kind of orange, taste that I got on the aroma. The mouthfeel it's not quite as thick and sticky as you would think. Again, it's essentially a dry stout style, so it's not meant to be, have a lot of residual sugars and things like that. I would probably call this medium full. I would not go as far as say straight up full bodied. And carbonation is probably about moderate, maybe moderately high. That's another interesting thing is like it's kind of like the like the Belgian quad, big beer but also highly carbonated. Same thing with this style, big beer but also highly carbonated. As it's warming up, I think I'm getting like a little bit of a caramel kind of thing going. Like I said, there is like a dark chocolate, so like a baker's chocolate or bittersweet chocolate, something like that. And there is oats in here and wheat. I think that's more for mouthfeel. I wouldn't call it creamy. I will say it's smooth, definitely smooth. I mean, if they put this on nitro, it would be creamy. But it's not. It doesn't strike me as like because there's no lactose in it, like lactose or milk stouts. Those tend to be like real creamy texture. I would say this is quite smooth, and like I said, it's not super thick and sticky. I think that, like I said, the alcohol kind of dried it out, really well attenuated. So without the residual sugar hanging around, it just doesn't feel quite as big in the mouth as you would think. Actually, I am getting like a little bit of fruity character now, but to me, it's still just the dark malt all the way. That fruit is like way in the background. So, how to rate the Shadow Magic Imperial Stout? Cool can label there. Looks like something from like a video game. I'm trying to think of what. It's good. It's not great. And I'm not judging this to style. I'm just judging it to personal preference. Yeah, I like it. I'm probably gonna go. I think it's a solid 4 out of 5, like 8 out of 10, like a B plus type beer. By the way, I got this on Tavour. So if you want to sign up for Tavour, use my link. You'll get $10 off your first purchase, and it lets them know that I sent you. Link in the description below. Just click that, and it should take you right to it. I think you have to use my promo code once you get onboarded, so that you get your $10 and I get credit for the referral. All right, so thanks for watching, and I will see you guys real soon. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Review. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.